Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me loud and clear? Please type number 8 if yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear me loud and clear? Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, so we're now 31. Are we complete? What's your class size? Do you know? Good morning. Do you know your class size? What's your class rep? Okay, Faith. All right. Do you know your class size already, or there are still students who's joining your class? Please check. Thank you. Okay, anyway, Podolya. You were my student when you were in senior high, no? Tama din yaw. Yeah. Okay. So Sir Marvin is your advisor before. Am I right? When you were in grade 12. Ay, ako din. Oh. Okay. Sige. 43. So we're missing 10 students. Uh, I guess we can now start. Sige. Patawarin na natin sila because of the bad weather. Anyways, how are you people? Can you express your situation right now using the emoticons that we have here? Go ahead and share it in our chat box. Go ahead, 3B. Wow, a cloud, a freezing. Oh, I am actually, or I'm currently right here in SHS building. So it's ground floor. So that's why I don't know if it's raining outside. But earlier in the morning, when we traveled here, we were stuck in Commonwealth for for more than 30 minutes. No, but the usual travel time that we have here, 30 minutes lang. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for sharing those emotions. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our students orientation program for English Proficiency for International Communication 2 or EPIC 2. Okay, so can you give me number 11 if you're ready? Thank you. All right. Okay, so of course, the orientation will always start in prayer, but I believe you have your CL class. Am I right? Can you give me number 2? If yes, yes. So, ipauubaya ko na ito sa kanila. Anyway, I also believe kasi in diversity of religions. That's why I don't usually have prayers in the class. No? So anyway, let's go ahead and proceed. Okay, so I also believe that you are more familiar about this vision, mission, and core values than me. It's because I was just hired here last January. Now this is my second semester here. All right. Okay, for our CAS vision, the WCC College of Arts and Sciences pushes the frontier of knowledge across all disciplines to contribute of the furtherance of the goal of higher education and the social and economic development of the country. So, if you're still familiar with the subjects that you had when you were in uh, first year and second year, most of it are from the CAS department, now including your PPC before the Philippine pop culture, your readings in Philippine history, your Rizal ethics, what else? Entrep. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of subjects handled or under CAS. And your Epic 1 and Epic 2, we are all part of the CAS department. Okay, so let's continue. All right, let me introduce myself properly. I am Professor Jamiela Joy S. Caballero, a licensed professional teacher. My bachelor's degree is Bachelor of Science in Education, major in English. My master's degree is Master of Arts in Education, major in English as well. Okay, so this is actually not my first year in teaching. That's why earlier I recognized Padilla because I've been teaching in senior high school for 8 years now before I entered college. Uh, 1 year in junior high school, and that's the last. I don't want to teach in junior high school anymore. And then senior high school for 8 long years. And here in college. No? So anyway, this is also my fifth institution. I've been teaching or I've taught in different institutions already, such as APEC schools, if you're familiar. Who's from APEC here? Can you type number 5? Do we have students here from APEC? Ah, wala na. Ah, wow. Nice. Which branch, Faith? Ah, Taytay. So you know One Voice. Crystal here, One Voice, and so on. Okay, so hi, Faith. I'm from Legarda branch, Manila. Okay. Okay, so going back, yeah, I also taught in um, the MPCA, no, the Sorry Professional College, Marikina. What else? Dami kasi, no? I also taught in AMA, no? If you're familiar to AB International Business College, yes. What else? Arellano, no? Arellano University. I taught there. And also TIP, no? The Technological Institute of the Philippines, sa kapitbahay, 'di ba? Fodolia. That's where Fodolia were my students. Okay, became my students. Okay, so anyway, advisor mo ko which grade ka, Fodolia? I'm sorry, I need to to track back that. It's grade 12. Grade 12, grade 12. Frances. Classmates mo, Frances. Oh, 'di ba? Sabi ko na eh. Yeah. Sila Nicole. Okay. Oo, I know. Kayo pa din. Sorry. Sige, let's talk about it during our face-to-face class. I'm sorry to ask. Okay, so anyway, going back, let's continue. Sorry ha, I have a lot of kwento. Just bear with me. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so these are my contact information. For my official email address, I am using jjscaballero.cas.wccqc@gmail.com. So you can connect with me. And I hope you were able to join our Google Space. Let me check nga for this is RadTech 3B. Oh, one member. What happened? Is there a problem with the link? Oh, I see. Sige, I'll work on it today. Sige, I'll try to work on it today. No, I'll try to message you in your class in first. Ha? Sige, let's continue this one so we can finish and we'll do the adding of students in that GC afterwards. Thank you. Okay, for my Viber, I'm sorry, I don't use it, but we are required to share it with you. However, I cannot, no. I'm so sorry because I believe my number will be exposed, no. And there are students talaga who cannot understand simple instructions wherein you're only allowed to message us from 8 to 5 p.m. No? There are students talaga who will cross that boundary. So I'm sorry I cannot give it to you. However, I receive feedback from others that they have their GC in Viber. No? So hayaan niyo na sila. No, for us, we'll use Google Space. Alright, for my Facebook account, yeah, this is my Facebook account for my students, Jamiela Joy Caballero. If you'll try to search the the same same formal attire with a different color one. No, I am wearing red on that. For my office location and table, you can see me here at Annex 2, no, Faculty of SHS. So just look for my table. And for our consultation hours, as much as possible, let's just meet during our class hours. No, I am very responsive. No, I am trying my best to be responsive as much as I could. However, I want all the concerns to be given to me during our class time. Let's make use of that 3 hours per week to, to have your concern and so on and so forth. However, if hindi talaga kaya and you really need me and my attention, you can go ahead and message me through this email. Ha? So, you are allowed to email me. All right. So are we clear? Are you still there? Can you give me number 9 in the chat box? Thank you so much for your responses. Anyway, this is your Epic 2. May I ask who's your professor in Epic 1? So I can get your scores in Epic 1 because I'll be needing that for your Lexile. Okay. Si Ma'am Hidalgo. Alright. Sige, thank you, Martisha and Faith for that. Sige, I'll connect with Ma'am Ligaya to get your scores. Last epic. Okay, so let's proceed with LMS. I know that you're you're better with this application than me because again, this is your third year at sana nag-think in na sa utak nyo that you will have your pinning ceremony. Last time, I hosted the pinning ceremony of um, the pinning ceremony. I don't know if there are second year there, but I encountered lower levels to assist the third year for their pinning ceremony. Do we have here? Were you able to encounter me there? Because I remember, yeah, okay. Do, we're there. Okay. Sige. So, ayan, ha, galingan. So, you will have your pinning ceremony also. Di ba third year yon? Kaya nilang mag-antay. Wake up pa lang ako. Ano ma'am, record mo lang ulit. Okay pala. Oh, sorry pala. So, ano ba? Okay lang. So, sorry. Di ko talaga kaya na ano boses ko na ano. Nahirapan ako na ano yung boses ko sa inyo lahat. Hello. I'm sorry. I lost my connection. Kasi meron ditong teacher na nagtanggal ng saksak. Joke lang. Hindi, I'm sorry. Are you still with me? Can you give me number 4 in the chat box? Let me just let me just have a quick kwento, no? We decided kasi to have or to conduct our online class here in WCC because most of our class in is not yet inside or our classes are not yet in the class in. So we decided to be here so that if there are problems, now we can quickly, connect with LMS. Okay, let's continue. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. All right, so for description and course outline of EPIC or English Proficiency for International Communication 2 or EPIC 2, this is a three-unit course covers the knowledge, skills, and attitude needed to communicate effectively using English through various communication. Okay, processes and media. So it emphasizes developing specific macro language skills such as listening. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay lang. Hindi naman. Ang daming commercial. Alright, I apologize for that. I need to transfer seats, no, kasi katabi kami ni ma'am and medyo nahirapan siya. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So this is a three-unit course, covers the knowledge, skills, and attitude needed to communicate effectively using English through various communication processes and media. So let me just share, that last, I think that's last month, together with Ma'am Hidalgo, your Epicon professor, we attended a conference with Princeton, wherein it's actually a recognition. No? They gave us a recognition for being part of them for the past 10 years, and we also received recognition for um, having a good standing for last EPIC examination. Okay, so technically tumaas ang passing rate natin. Okay, so going back to that story, hold on. How about this one? Is it clear? Is it clear now? Please answer. Okay na? Yeah, sorry for that. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so from there, we encounter other professors, other representative from other institutions who attended the same conference, and I asked them if they offer epic subject. No, and according to them, they don't offer or they don't have this kind of subject. So that's why I actually appreciate WCC for offering this kind of subject, which will help you to prepare in taking examination or international examination, not only in TOEIC actually. No, so this subject is your training because it develop a specific macro language skills, no, such as your listening, speaking, reading, writing, and grammar. So last time, you're finished in listening and reading the LNR. So this term, we're going to focus in speaking and writing, and of course, with a touch of grammar. So this skills enhancement training will help you to prepare in your graduation. Because especially most of you know, I know that I cannot identify if it's most or some of you are planning to go abroad. But anyways, can you type number 8 if you're planning or you have, something in mind that you want to go and work abroad? Please type number 8. So yeah, you can be honest with me. This will be our secret, but this one is recorded. Joke. Oh, 9. Wow. So, di ba? So, most of you. So, if you're planning to go abroad, so definitely or technically, you will be dealing with foreigners, no? So you will be exposed with foreign language or foreigners or foreign, um, environment and such. So it's a good thing that you will have this macro language skill. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, TOEIC is an international English testing center, a system that usually administered at the end of this semester. So expect that the TOEIC for this term will be 2 weeks from your finals, and your finals will start on December 7. So possibly it will be 2 weeks before that. Okay, 1 week or 2 weeks before your final examination. Okay, so I hope we're clear. Are you still with me? Can you give me number 0 in the chat box? Wow, I like how responsive Radtech students are. Thank you. Okay, so this will be our course description or course outline. So these are the that lessons that we are going to talk about. Now, however, since we are a special subject, I am planning to change other parts in here because we were able to talk about this during my epic one. Now, the parts of speech, verbs, tenses, and business context, SVA or the subject verb agreement, and the parallelism, now models, conditionals, passive voice, connectors, transitions, and sentence cohesions. No, cohesion rather. So I am trying to propose. I'm sorry, no, because this is my thesis actually. So I am trying to propose another set of lessons for prelims. If it will be approved, then definitely we'll focus on context clues and other subjects on my mind. I just forgot the others now, but I'm going to submit or send it to you immediately. I'm going to but um, let me ask also, were you able to discuss this lesson last term in your epic one so that I will know, no? And how will I manage the lessons? 3B, third year, were you able to have the discussions about this lesson? Please answer. Ah, no. But you're more of, what are the things you do or you did last time? Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, writing. Since your focus is um, LNR, listening and reading, or writing. Wow. So I will expect that you are good in writing already. Ah, listening. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you so much for your answers. Okay. Anyway, I have video lessons of this lesson naman. So I can send it to you. Specifically these parts of speech. Let me also double check. Can you check your schedule as well? If we have the same one, your schedule with me is every Friday online, 9 to 10:30. Is that correct? Please check on your end. Okay. And your face-to-face is every Monday, 9 to 10:30 a.m. at 4:03. Correct? Okay, perfect. At least we are we are in the same boat. Okay, so let's continue. And for your prelim examination, we will have the Lexile. test. I am trying to communicate with the OOPS and IT department to integrate the Lexile to your LMS so that it will be easier for you to access it. You'll have an easy access about it, and actually Lexile is very helpful. And I'll give a thorough discussion about it once we integrated it in your LMS. Okay, so another lessons after the prelims will have noun, adjective, and verb clauses. Noun and adjectives are part of speech. However, we tried to emphasize it further in your midterms. No? The sentence building, emails, and business correspondence, because up until now, there are students who cannot compose their emails without the help of ChatGPT. I'm not saying that ChatGPT is not a useful tool, no. However, most of the students are depending on it too much to a point wherein they cannot even complete a sentence. For that tech, I guess I will not have a problem with you people, no? Because I also tried to check your scores last time and matataas. So you have a good English proficiency level. Okay? So another thing to talk about is opinion paragraphs and argument structure. Additionally, we'll have describing pictures, summaries, and explanation writing. And for your midterms examination, which we tried to do it last time, you'll have the mock TOEIC examination, and we'll get your scores from your midterms there. Okay, and after that, for finals, we'll talk about picture description techniques, responding to questions and providing information, expressing opinions and providing reasons, proposing solutions and handling problems, integrated grammar, writing and speaking, and finally, application of all the learning to educate communities. And of course, your TOEIC examination will serve as your finals. Are we clear in here? Please give me number 5 if yes. Okay, thank you so much for that. All right. So now let's go ahead and proceed with the course policies. Okay, so I'm very particular with attendance. No, so attendance, of course, you are required to attend our classes. And here's what I do in attendance. I always include that in your plates. Now, and here's the thing. Remember, please remember for our attendance, once you're late or once I get inside the classroom, for example, your class starts at 9:30 a.m. and I get there at 9:35 a.m., you're automatically be late, okay? And you're 9:30 and I sorry, at 9:30 a.m., once you get inside the classroom, I'm not a type of teacher where I close the door. I will not allow the students to join the ano, no, I'm not that harsh. Fadolya, wag ka maingay ha. I don't lock the doors anymore. It's because, yeah, it's because I believe you're old enough now to understand things. But automatically, of course, you will be absent at 9:31. Okay, but you can still join the class. So if there are activities, you can still have them. You can still submit them. But in my record, you are absent. Are we clear? Please type number 7 if we are. Okay, so that's why attendance is a must. Okay, class participation, of course, you are encouraged. You are strongly encouraged to ask questions, not during our class sessions. No, you can also, share your ideas with me. You help one another. Let's help one another. Missed exams and assignment, I'll be honest, I don't give assignments. Okay, it's because I believe that we have different responsibilities at home. However, uh, during Lexile, yeah, of course, you have to do it on your own. No, so that's the only activity from outside our time. And select side. Okay. We also have academic honesty. Okay, so of course, Plagiarism and cheating, they are not accepted. And I know and I believe that you have your WCC handbook. So please try to visit it. Try to visit your handbook. Okay. So let's continue. For your grading system, it's the same with your EPIC 1. Quizzes, class standings, major exam will be summed up together, divided to 3. That's your term grade. And for general average, prelims, midterms, finals, sum up together, divided by 3. That's your total Gen F. Okay? So same with this. I'll just skip this part now because they're just the same. Okay. For your averaging, I know that you're familiar already. It's 60% to 100, passing score is 75, or 3 or 3. Computation, this one. I'll be sending this PPT right away after we finish. If you are in our Google Space already. Okay, so let's continue. Ay, sorry. We don't have lab, so I'll skip this part. Okay, so I always conduct paid consultation. Okay, and not only for students who are at risk, but I always give the grades to all the students because I believe you need to track your records, no? So why not give it to you? However, the only problem with me is that I cannot conduct it before the major examination. Now, I usually do it after. Now, please bear with me because I'm handling more than 10 sections. So, that's why that's why I can do it after the major examination. Now, so I'll call students one by one to give their grade. And if they have questions why they got that grade, I'll give the reference. And that's not a problem with me as long as you're present during that time, during the grade presentation. Okay, examination dates. Please take note. Imagine 1 month from now will be your prelim examination. That's 4 weeks. Okay, that's why I'll be sending a video lesson, not the parts of speech, so that we can have the makeup class for the suspension next Monday. Okay, so yeah, special examination, midterms, and so on. So I'll give the copy to you. But if you want to take note of it, screenshot, take a picture, you write it, that's totally fine with me. All right, so next, yeah, for absences, yeah, 20% of the total number of class hours per hour. For 3 late is equivalent to 1 absent. For our class, it's approximately 8 meetings. Okay, so if you commit or if you are absent 8 meetings without excuse, letters, and so on, then technically don't expect to pass the subject. Yeah, major examination. Since we are in special, we are giving you a special type of exam, then technically will not follow this one. No, will not give um, a different or a special examination for you. Kasi nga, we usually do it after a week after the exam or before. No? Next, yeah, online classroom rules. I know that you're very familiar with this. Yeah, you need to be thankful. You arrived before the start of our class. Am I in your first period? That tech, 9:30 a.m. or no? Every Monday. Because I have my class at 7:30 a.m. with RT3A. First period niyo ako. So good luck, everyone. So mas good luck sa RT3A. Okay? So, next, yeah. Please come prepared, of course. No, a simple paper. Please be responsible. No, you're now third year. No, if I ask you to bring out a full of paper, then you don't have, you'll ask your classmates pa, diba? Nakakahiya. Okay? Next, yeah, this one is very important for me. Respect. No? Respect the learning environment. Respect everyone. Because, our subject is English. And let's accept the reality that not all of us are good in English. And I encourage my students to speak English at all times during our time. Because you need to be exposed. And we have to help one another. no? To practice your communication skills. So if someone, I want to have an environment wherein it's okay to commit mistakes. Because the common problem is that if someone committed a mistake, others will laugh at them. And that's pretty normal, especially for a group of, if you're friends with one another, it's because it's not usual for the most of us. And that's totally fine with me. However, we have to respect each other when it comes to, pronunciation problems and so on and so forth. Especially for those who have or who has their mother tongue, yung mga native speakers from province, diba? So, we need to understand them, okay? And yeah, participate actively. There will be activities also that will be given to you. Actually, that's the epic to all about. And more on our activities talaga. No? Because you really need to be exposed in using the language. Okay, so next, yeah, this one, no gadgets unless allowed. I usually collect all the phones if there are writing activities. What else? No touch policies. If may magjowa dyan, please be professional enough. No physical contact and respect personal space. Okay? I know that's clear for you kasi malalaki na kayo. Okay, so follow health and safety protocols. If needed, if the school will require us to, to wear face mask, then let's do it. All right. For online modality, of course, log in on time. Now, prepare your setup, turn on camera, but I usually don't require to have camera on during my online classes. It's because sometimes naglalag, so there are problems with connections and so on. So, uh, to have a smooth, unless there are reporting, you are required to open your cam if you are going to proceed. Mute when not speaking. Use chat or action tools appropriately if you are asked to. If you will notice, no, I tried to, type number, and so on and so forth, because I know how tamad you are. No, that's why I don't want to, instead of typing yes, I will just let you type a number, no, a one-digit number. Sometimes it's two and such to check if you're still with me or if you are, actively participating in my class. And lastly, respect digital etiquette. And I know that you were able to discuss digital etiquette in your grade 12, no? Digital information literacy. Okay? I believe yun yata yung subject ko sa inyo po din, no? MIL. Alright, so let's try to introduce TOEIC now. Thank you. Okay, so since we're done with listening and reading, now let's focus in speaking and writing section. Let's find out and let's try to recall what TOEIC all about. Now again, when we say TOEIC stands for Test of English for International Communication. Okay, it's a standardized English proficiency test designed to measure how well non-native speaker or non-native English like us can use English in real-world workplace and international communication settings. Who among you here, may I ask, who among you here are familiar with IELTS? Can you type number 7? IELTS. Are you familiar with IELTS? Please type number 7. I know one. No one's familiar with IELTS. Meron. We have Wilma. Who else? Okay, Arabella. Okay. Who else? No more? Okay, for those who doesn't know, IELTS is also an international assessment. Magkalaban sila ni TOEIC. Okay. And these international examinations are requirements for some or for other countries such as Canada, Australia. No, they will require you to take that international examination to check your proficiency level. How well, no, how well are you capable to work with foreigners, with native English speakers, and so on. No, so that's where you can see, or after this standardized exam, they will see your English proficiency level. Okay, so that's what TOEIC all about. Okay, continue. Let's continue. What are the skills tested for TOEIC? Of course, we have four, and you're done with listening, so I'll no longer discuss that. Same with reading. speaking. So they will check if you can pronounce words clearly. Okay? If you're correct with the pronunciation, that's why we'll have activities related with pronunciation and so on. Expressing opinions and ideas. If you were able to express your, opinions and ideas properly, if you know how to respond to questions quickly, describing situations and proposing solutions. For writing naman, they will check if you can write sentence and short messages. Now, if you know how to respond to emails, and if you can write your and explain your opinions in a logical manner, and if you can write it clearly. Not just like your listening and reading test, speaking and writing will be taken together. Okay, what's the purpose of TOEIC? So the first one is to measure English proficiency for workplace communication. This is what I mentioned earlier. Now, since you will have your proficiency test, you will have also the proficiency result, and that will be the basis of the company that you're going to apply to. If you can communicate well. Okay. Next, to support employment and career advancement. When you take TOEIC, of course, that will be your advantage. It's because it's a certification. Not they will see there if you are C1 level, if you are professional level, advanced working level, and so on and so forth. Okay. Next, to evaluate students' readiness for the workplace, of course. No, and to provide an objective and standardized assessment. Standardized meaning what the others will take will be the same with you. No? So next, to guide learning and training programs, and lastly, to enhance global mobility and competitiveness. Because let's accept the reality that we cannot work abroad if we don't know how to communicate very well, if we cannot speak in English properly. Okay? That's why we have to learn the language so we can, compete with others. Not a literally, not a literal meaning of compete ha, a competition, no? Ay, hindi, ako to, kaya ko na to. No, it's not like that. However, it's how you were able to um, get along with these foreign people. No, kasi earlier I asked you who among you here are planning to go abroad, and most of you answered number 8 or yes. Okay, so I hope we're clear. Is it clear? Please type number 1. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this is how you were scored last time in your listening and reading test. Let's proceed to the next one. The level of proficiency. Hold on, give me a minute or two. All right, so let's continue. Ayan. So now let's proceed with speaking and writing. This is what you're going to take on December, no, November, I think. November or December. We don't have a specific schedule yet. Okay, so here we go. Of course, it will be divided into two parts. We have the speaking and the writing. Both of them will have a score range of 0 to 200 points. For speaking, it will evaluate your pronunciation. If you can pronounce words properly, no, if you were able to complete a sentence with a complete grammar, vocabulary words that we use fluency and coherence. And for writing, it will evaluate your grammar as well, your vocabulary, your organization, content, and the quality of your writing. Level of English proficiency. We have 360 to 400. This one is quite different now when it comes to the pointing system because before in your LNR, 990 is is the highest score. Here, 400 now. Okay, so general professional, of course, for 260 to 400, wherein you can communicate clearly and accurately in almost any workplace situation, both verbal and in writing. No, and please, as much as possible, hanggang dito lang tayo, ha? Please do not, I don't discuss the tree because I don't want you to get this sport. Okay? Next, congratulations pala for our top scorer, last listening and reading from Brad Tech. Yes. Do you have Igwid here? Sorry. Yeah, Faith, the class rep. Congratulations. Uh, how about Igwid? Do we have Igwid here? Please raise your hand if you're here. AC Igwid or not here? How about Dignos? Do we have Dignos here? No. Eligado. Please raise your hand if you're here. Ha? Eligado? Not here. How about Pudulia? Of course. Yeah. Actually, this is the first time Pudulia when I read your name. So, Pudulia is my former student. Saka ko naalala. Anyway, Revelo. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, 3A. Thank you, Faith. Yes, I also asked them. I'm sorry, I just forgot some names. Okay, so congratulations, no? Ganito ha. This means, yung mga natawag natin from here, just communicate with your dean and you will be receiving an award during the graduation. Kasama yun doon. I attended the graduation last time. Ano ba doon? English proficiency. O, di ba? Yes, kasama po yun. Just inform your Dina, I am part of the top scorer po. Will I receive an award during the graduation? It will also be posted um, in your picture, English proficiency. And for the others, of course, you still have chance to be part of this one, of this awarding for Epic 2. Kasi it doesn't matter, you don't need to ace, no? It doesn't need to, you don't need to ace this exam. As long as you are part of the top scorer, you will be receiving an award. Okay, announcement everyone will have an orientation on August 22. This will be an online class. So I'll just send you the link. Okay, and 8 to 12 noon for Epic 2 papers. And that's all for now. Thank you so much, everyone. No, I hope we'll have an amazing semester ahead. Can you give me number 5 in the chat box? Yes, po natin lahat ng discussion. Okay, thank you so much. And for your attendance today, Anak Faith, please help me to check the attendance. Please double check it now. For your attendance, before we end, we still have 4 minutes. No, I believe you still have 4 minutes to do it. What time are we? 10:30. Wow, we're earlier, 30 minutes earlier. Anyway, I'll give the rest of the time. However, before you leave the conference, since we're just started last last Wednesday rather. No, and this is our first week for this semester. I want you to share your experience, your emotions in one word. Just type it in our chat box, and that will serve as your attendance today. Go ahead. Again, one word that describes your emotions, feelings for the starting of the semester. Okay, sige, go ahead. And that's all for now. Thank you so much, everyone. You're free to leave the conference once you have that word.